Well, didn't see that one coming. I bet Toto's phone is lit up right now. Extra, extra, read all about it. Toto Wolff throws phone out of window because 7-time champion got a cold. Of course, that's a joke. The disease I need to call coffee boy to avoid demonetization is not just a cold. It's a potentially deadly virus. And notice how I said potentially, not it will kill you. So how has it come to this? Well, our beloved 7-time world champion woke up on Monday morning displaying symptoms of coffee boy, and as a result will miss the final 2 race weekends of this season. Now, even though he tested negative on Sunday morning prior to the Bahrain Grand Prix, he woke up on Monday, like I said, with mild symptoms. And a secondary test this morning, so Tuesday, provided positive results also. And this could blow the championship wide Well, Bottas is shit out of luck again. But the big question now is, who fills the vacant seat? Surely someone who has beaten both Stoffel Vandoorne and Esteban Gutierrez, although in an esports competition like myself, should get a look in, right? Because anyone will win in that car. That joke aside, there are 2 in the frame as it stands, being as they are the other 2 drivers at Mercedes. You've got Stoffel Vandoorne, who is currently in Formula E and will be on his way to Bahrain as soon as the testing in Spain is finished, and Esteban Gutierrez is their simulator driver. And while both of those drivers have got F1 experience, would Mercedes want them going in? Because if they went in and absolutely bombed, well, it would throw the it's the car argument out of the window, but would they want to risk it at a corporate level? Which brings in the third option, and that's George Russell, who is probably making the most epic PowerPoint presentation right now. He's a Mercedes junior, he's got way more recent experience than Vandoorne and Gutierrez, and this is the kid who'll supposedly take over Lewis Hamilton when he retires at age 105 with 70 world titles. If Mercedes wants to throw salt in the wounds and also twist the knife into the spine of the other teams with points scoring in the constructors, they might as well take Russell. Recent experience, or 2 guys who haven't driven a F1 car in about 2 years between them. Makes sense really, doesn't it? And personally, if I was Toto Wolff, I would be putting Russell in that car. Not because he deserves it, because that's not how sport works. And the same goes for Hulkenberg and that elusive podium, by the way. The issue is contracts. Would Williams want to give him up for a couple of races, knowing that a slew of retirements at the basically oval Bahrain Grand Prix this weekend will get them some valuable points in the Constructors' Championship? But if Russell was to go to... What the hell's happened to Rosberg? He's got no nose. But if Russell was to go, they can get some money from their third driver in Roy Nissany. Now, Andrew Benson over at the BBC wrote today that when Mercedes were considering options for 2021, Williams was not prepared to let Russell go early to replace Bottas. And that's the reason Bottas was re-signed by Mercedes for another year. But, as a bit of a stat attack, this marks the first time Hamilton will not be in a Grand Prix since 2007. That's a consecutive run of 265 Grand Prix starts. And that stretches back to the 2007 Australian Grand Prix and is a record that shatters all others. And at the same time, Max Verstappen and Alex Albon are probably being tested to hell right now, given that they were in close proximity to Lewis on Sunday evening in Bahrain. And if they also test positive during this week, the whole weekend is just going to be chaos. And F1 has had 3 drivers test positive this season. Perez, Stroll, and now Hamilton. Hopefully, they'll be the only ones. And hopefully, Hamilton gets well soon. So this has been my quick take on the day's big F1 news. If you think I made some decent points, get that thumb pointing upwards. And if you want more like this, then click subscribe so you get all the latest. Massive thanks, as always, go out to the patrons on your screen right now on Patreon. And if you want to join them or just join the Discord and Twitter chat, I'll leave all the links you need in the description box for you. So until next time, I've been Aidan. Have a great day wherever you are in the world. And I'm going to try and shift this actual cold. So until then, goodbye.